Afternoon guys, welcome to Friday the 18th of January. Just down at Games Fields again, well the ex-Games Field. This is the pavilion, if you've seen from other videos, right over there. Just to give you some bearings. These are the fields I mucked and spiked before with Fergie and New Holland. It's looking quite green now actually. Muck's just about gone in. Might just want to chain hour in spring, but looks alright. But I filmed this actually on Monday when I did the muck spreading, and then decided to delete it and do the one on the muck spread. But yeah, we've decided to put a new fence in the caravan area. Oh, this is caravan area. Just to try and divide between the caravans on that side of the fence and horses on this side. This is their access down to a couple of fields. So we decided to put another fence in and another hedge in. We put this in, well I put this in I think 2 weeks ago now, on a Friday evening, so hence why some of the posts are a little bit kind of skewed. I did put them in with the tractor and the loader like I did in the previous video, but I was trying to rush and trying to get it done and get the wire up, and yeah, so they haven't got in particularly straight, but it's second-hand posts, second-hand wires. As you can probably see on some of them, post tops have snapped some of it, pulled the wire a bit on some of them. So it is all pre-loved, trying to reuse it. It's exactly the same as that fence down there. We reuse the wire off another job and some more posts in there. And it does the job, it just keeps people out from walking through it and stopping people, you know, throwing footballs through it usually, or even driving through it. So yeah, back onto the hawthorns. They're about a foot apart, so about 30 centimetres apart, just with slot planting again. They're quite tight together again. The reason I do them tight together, I'm going to try and hop over the wire if I can get my backside over it. I do like trying to put them tight together because when they do get a bit older, like this hedge, I've actually had to put a barrier at the top, an extra bit, because the horses were leaning over and taking tops out of them and pulling them out. But hopefully you can see it there. That's just a single line there, so I've lost all the plants on this side that I planted, same there, and then you get into the doubles where I've double planted it, so it really makes it thick in there. We don't have any sheep or anything, but it just keeps them tight. The less opportunities you can give a horse to try and get through, the better. These didn't have any spiral guards on as well, and the hedge I'm planting at the moment won't have spiral guards on. You do get a little bit of damage on them, and there's rabbits or something in there. Zoom in a little bit. There's had a nibble on it, but it won't kill the plant. I'd say that's another reason why I've double planted them, just to try and keep thickness up, and it saves me having to try and plant in between when it's like this, because now it's got established, it's quite thick and spiky. But the spiral guards do tend to keep the lower canopy of the plant higher up, which means you do lose the bottom bit, the bottom branches off it. In fact, I can probably show you what I mean. If I jump over this fence, hold on. Ooh. Right. Oh, well, I remember as well, there's a couple of people that have put comments on my videos, previous ones, and I don't seem to have gotten through. So if you have, just put them on the end of this video and I'll try and answer them. But this is a hedge I laid 5 years ago. My first attempt at it, and it's not looking too bad. It's actually grown suckers up. If you can just see there, suckers have come up from the heel of the cut that I've made. I couldn't get the flail into here, and it was about 12 foot high was the hedge, so I just thought I'd lay it and give it a try. It's come out really well, nothing's going to get through that. But this is what I mean by the spirals at the bottom. There's no lower branches on there, so you have to have the stock fencing in. So the first branches are 2 foot 60 centimetres up, which means sheep and the rest of it can get through, which is why Farmer's still got his wire on that side. And after a while it does tend to come down, but the hedge is like 6 foot wide now, rather than being nice tight. I quite like them to be like a couple of foot, 3 foot wide, kind of a metre wide. Just it's a good size to work on, especially if you're flailing it. You know, a couple of passes and you're done, rather than 3 or 4 passes. And it saves the ground compaction as well. But yeah, so we're on that today. It was cold last night. I think it was minus 2, 3. So we had a good frost this morning, and it's just about thawing out. There's some more for you as well that I've planted. These are blackthorn. Same way again, didn't bother with any guards around them. They're thickening out a bit. So yeah, that's about it. Good old truck over there and all. Might not be around for long. MOT's coming up. If you own a Land Rover, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you later. Cheers. Bye.